Racing fans, start your engines. It's time for another edition of RedLynx TV. I'm your host, Cannibal Shogun, and here's what we've got on tap. In the featured user segment, we'll show you some of what Heat Sauce has in his arsenal. After that, it's time to build your skills. This installment's lesson is on the force rotation hinge. From there, it's time to compete and receive as we ride on to the winner's cycle to hand out prizes and provoke your creativity. Sound good? Well, I hope so, because there's no time for questions. Our featured user, Heat Sauce, is another talented gamer carrying on the tradition of great attention to detail. Seeing the maze of waterworks in his map, Aquabond, may confuse you momentarily. No, you're not playing Monopoly. This is Trials HD. One ride on this track will show you that Heat Sauce certainly knows what he's doing when it comes to executing a concept. Amidst the controlled chaos and smooth lines, you never lose the feeling that you are racing through a waterlogged highway, and one false step will leave your rider deep in Davy Jones' locker. Check it out. Here at RedLynx TV, we love a keen eye for detail. And to put it simply, Heat Sauce is doing it right. He likes to make riders exclaim with joy when they take to the track, and believe me when I say he succeeds. What's up, mappers? Once again, it's time to build your skills, and today we'll keep things rolling with a lesson on the force rotation hinge. You'll find the force rotation hinge in the DLC tools palette. Like the wind, there are three choices: slow, medium, and fast, and obviously each one rotates at a different speed. Like all hinges, the force rotation hinge has two sides, and gluing objects to either side is how we harness its power. If you've ever used the free rotation hinge, you're already most of the way there. Let's spawn some objects to use with our hinge. For this example, I'm going to keep it simple and just create a static spinning object. Our first object will be our anchor. Keep physics inactive and glue it to one side of the hinge. Our second object will spin. Activate physics and then glue it to the other side of the hinge. Now test your physics and watch the object spin. Of course, placement of the objects and the hinge is important. An object like a wheel will need to be as centered as possible to spin without any wobble. However, you could also take an object and place it out away from the hinge, and now you get the orbiting effect. Here's some things to keep in mind when working with the force rotation hinges. The force of the hinge is always active. It cannot be turned on using triggers. You can try and fake it by having physics inactive on both your objects and then activating physics with a trigger. However, the hinge will still try to spin, building up some tension so that when physics do become active, there will be a short burst of extra energy that can be unpredictable, especially with the faster hinges. While the hinge cannot be activated by a trigger, it can be deactivated. Turn physics off using a trigger and the hinge will cease to spin. There you have it, the basics of working with force rotation hinges. Okay, builders, it's your turn again. We gave you an episode off to rest your brains, but now it's time to show us what you've got. This month's competition comes from forum user RedLynx 2076. The challenge? Build a track that falls entirely into a 3x3 cube. The start and finish can be one square out, but everything else must be inside. Think you can do it? Then put your money where your mouth is and show us what you've got. To enter, save your creation with the name 3x3, your gamer tag, and a number. Then send a message to the three judges on Xbox Live, Katamari UK, Mad Mike NL, and Euphoric Fusion. And be sure to tell them it's for the 3x3 comp. Deadline is June 30th. See the thread on the RedLynx forums for complete rules and details. There are a lot of haters out there, but everybody loves free stuff, especially when it comes in recognition of your skills with the sticks. The Masters can have their green jacket, we'd rather duke it out over a brown one. Who's got game enough to claim their own Trials HD hoodie? Last time, we defied you to ride epic jumps on the Micro Donkey. The results are in, and the winning rider is none other than Puncher 2001, completing his slick run in just under a minute and 10. As promised, second place was chosen at random.
And now to choose the winner of the donkey competition using the human dart method. And the winner is One Shot Tom.
Congratulations to our winners, and thanks to everyone who participated. We hope you had as much fun with this one as we did. If you've been watching since the beginning, you'll know that our man Scrumblekins is taking home second place in 2 winner's cycle competitions. Being the team player that he is, good old Scrums has chosen not to add a second hoodie to his wardrobe, and instead, he's offering it to you in the Scrumblekins hoodie drawing. To enter, email your gamer tag to winnercycle@redlynx.com and put Scrumblekins in the subject line. Next episode, our human dart will once again choose a lucky winner. Well, it's time to turn out the lights, cause this party is over, at least until next month when we'll rock this mother all over again. Thanks to everyone for watching. Keep helping us spread this show around the interwebs like the wildfire it is. Join us next time for another featured user track, tutorial, competition, and our first ever RedLynx TV interview.
Okay, I'm Rake.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Art. And we did the voiceovers for the Xbox Live arcade title, Trials HD.
Until then, keep cranking that throttle. RedLynx TV out.